The streets of Hong Kong have been overflowing with protesters for months now. They're pushing back against a bill that would allow for extradition to the Chinese mainland. Here in Toronto, supporters are showing their solidarity at Union Station today, and that's where our Kelda Yoon is for us tonight. And Kelda, the supporters there are building a symbolic wall.
That's right, Chris. They've built a symbolic Lennon Wall, asking people walking by Union Station here today to take a Post-it and write their own message of support to those in Hong Kong. As we know, as you said, overflowed with protesters over the past month and a half, sometimes violent protests over this extradition law. So they're also handing out flyers, trying to educate more people about exactly what's going on. Now, I have here with me one of the organizers of today's protest, Kenny Yu. Kenny, what motivated you to have this protest and to erect this wall here today?
I feel, first of all, I see Hong Kong has got a very hard days, harsh days here. So I just want to raise the awareness of the world, because not the world, but at least Toronto society, because I think only the world can help Hong Kong, really. So I am just the organizer, or I'm just basically the coordinator, but you see actually all other people are contributing their words to show their support to Hong Kong.
Many people from the Hong Kong community here today, and we've seen also outside the Hong Kong community, people stopping by, writing their little post-its of support. Now, we know that a couple days ago, Chief Executive of Hong Kong, Carrie Lam, she said the bill is, in her words, dead. But even though she said that, we're still seeing massive protests in Hong Kong. You're here today still protesting this proposed bill, even though she said it's now dead. Why do you think it's still important to protest?
I think the simplest thing is, first of all, I don't know how the world perceives that, but I think what Carrie Lam says the bill is that is totally a load of rubbish, actually. So I guess if she really wants to, if she really wants to cancel the bill or to withdraw the bill, this is something that is to be done very officially, which means so now the bill is in the Legislative Council. You need to put it back into the Legislative Council and have everybody be, into the discussion and cancel the bill officially, put down in the Legislative Council's meeting minutes, to make it really be officially withdrawn or cancelled.
And until that is done, you won't be satisfied?
Of course not. I don't think, Hong Kong is a rule of law, a city of rule of law, right? Yep.
Yeah. And thank you, Kenny.
No problem.
And this, they're here today. They will be back here tomorrow, and they're asking people in the Hong Kong community here in Toronto and outside of the community to come here to show their support. They'll be back here tomorrow at 5 o'clock, erecting this wall once again. Send it back to you, Chris.
All right, Kelda, thanks.